welcome to the Talkin Baseball pregame show. It's Friday, August 7th, and there's going to be baseball played. My name's Jimmy. Jake's sitting next to me. Trev coming to you from California, and producer Zach behind the dish. We're coming to you live from Roosevelt Studios in the Bronx. RSBLTS. No vowels. 0 vowels in the Roosevelts. STD. STD. That's all they got. Ugh, tough. Studio without vowels. Tough.
Yeah.
Jake, how are you? Speaking of.
I'm good. No
STDs?
vowels, no ceilings. I'm good. Baseball is back today fully, we think. They're honoring Jackie Robinson today with everything going on. I expect to see some powerful messages of different sorts from around the league, and I'm hopeful to see a lot of baseball unless the players decide to not and show something unified or something like that. That is what it is, but excited for some baseball. Yankees, doubleheader. They're hoping to get going. A lot of doubleheaders around baseball today, so just swag surf around town, Trev.
I just love all these nuggets you're dropping. Speaking of nuggets,
Yeah.
10 p.m. Trev's coming early today. I guarantee
Love
that.
that.
It's Friday.
Yeah.
I'm feeling good. I don't have a lot of responsibility today. This is pretty much it.
That's a pretty good. Sorry,
I'm being honest.
No, that's an awesome line. Today I just don't feel that shit. I love that.
Trev, someone in the chat said that your closet must look like a pack of Skittles. And that's pretty good, too. You have very colorful shirts.
I've noticed that, like, on the screen, it pops a little bit. This one, actually, my kids made me yesterday. It's a horrible tie-dye shirt, but they made it for me, and they wanted me to wear it today, so.
It's beautiful.
That's nice.
Yeah, you guys ever do tie-dye? It's pretty fun. It's a good activity for families.
I've watched my family do tie-dye a lot this summer, but I never participated.
It's a big tie-dye. It's huge. At the craft store, they were almost out of all their tie-dye stuff.
Damn.
I feel like tie-dye. Does tie-dye get on your skin and stuff?
Sometimes.
Stuff doesn't come off.
Yeah,
my
when
skin.
things get on Jake's skin, they don't come off. He's got some sort of disease that we're hesitant to find out what it is.
Yeah.
Because it can't be good news.
Okay.
You still have that bruise from our graduation party?
Which one?
The one from Stump? In your arm, I think.
We'll find Jake's bruises later.
How about that?
Let me tell you something. Do you guys remember when Bill tried to iron or steam my shirt while I was wearing it? Do you guys remember that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I still
Spring
have the steamer marks on my lower abdomen.
Yeah.
So Bill is going to get a call from HR eventually.
See that lower
Katie,
abdomen.
expect a call.
Our big HR department.
I'm also a big part of the HR department.
Yeah, he's kind of the biggest thorn in their side.
Yeah.
All right, anyway, so the baseball.
Bella
Speaking of Thorn,
Jake, are you doing the East Coast or am I?
Yes.
I'll
I think
do
it's
it.
me. I
Okay,
think it's
Jake
me.
will do it.
Sorry.
What's going on the East Coast today, Jake?
Sorry, home skillet. Imagine being me. Mets, Yankees are playing 2 in the city of Angels. Michael Waka Flocka Flame, not on No Ceilings Day. First Jordan Montgomery. They'll double up later. Yanks and Mets, both with that TBD starter in the second game. So could be messy in New York today. Orioles, Blue Jays. John means well as his O's go up against the Blue Jays. Ryu pushed back to today. As we mentioned, he's turned around his season very nicely. 3.19 ERA. The Braves face the Phillies. Robbie Erlin versus Zach Wheeler. Wheeler earning that money. 3-0, 2.76. Good for him. Nats, Red Sox. Scherzer's versus Mazza. We previewed that game yesterday. They didn't play, so they'll play it today. Is that all we got in the East? Who am I missing? Oh, Rays Marlins. Excuse me. Ryan Yarbrough, friend of the pod. He's going up against Sixto Sanchez. One of the best names in baseball. One of the best young pitching prospects in baseball. And that's what's going on in the East.
Well, Jake, thank you.
Thanks, Jake.
No problem, guys. Just trying to do the best I can.
Are you guys
Every day.
happy the Yankees are playing, or seems like that's a big part of your life?
Yeah.
Nah. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't like this version of the Yankees.
Imagine getting swept by the Mets after like this last 24 hours the Mets have had.
5 games, so if they get swept in all 5, yeah.
Is it a 5-game set?
Yeah, it's a
Yeah,
5 game.
double header, regular
Yeah.
game, double header. I mean, they have a losing plan for the 9-inning game too. So, and they're not going to win. If they win 3 games, I'll be happy.
Yeah, I was gonna say take the 3 and run.
I'd like to see the Mets get pretty Metsy and bottom out. Obviously, some bias there, but yeah, one New York fan base is going to be up in arms after this weekend.
So you're for sure getting DeGrom.
No,
DeGrom's not pitching, nor is Cole. It's just a slop fest.
dude. There's
pitching.
I think there's
God.
4 TBD pitchers.
Yeah.
I was just gonna ask like who's the matchup, but wow, both guys, huh?
The Yankees is Monty, so a real pitcher, and then bullpen day, second game today. Hap, they're going to feed him to the Wolves on Saturday because he's been crying his little butt off to the media. So the Yankees are going to be like, shut up. And then Sunday, I think, is Tibbet because they're saving Cole Tanaka for
Rays series.
the Rays. So the Yankees are starting. If the Yankees win 3 games, it'll be fantastic.
After the first game tonight, every starter is Tibbet except J Happ. And that series might get altered a little bit with some rain. I think the one of the leftover hurricanes is making it to the city, so we'll see what happens
They
there.
got Tyro Estrada and Tyler Wade as the shortstop and second baseman for 5 games in 3 days set. They don't have anyone else that can play the middle infield. So it's going to get ugly.
Hey, Tyler Wade, here's a chance, baby. Everyone's got to get a chance in some way. Get you a 5-game series, go off, and never look back.
Go off, King.
Trev, did you ever play with a speed guy who just is a game changer on the bases but refuses to hit the ball on the ground?
Willie Mays Hayes style.
No, like the fast guys I played with always were very conscious of bunting and whatnot. Well, Byron's probably the fastest guy I ever played with, and he isn't a great bunter.
But I mean, even that, hitting behind runners, beating shit.
Buxton's a different kind of speed in baseball.
I was
He's
saying
like that.
Ben Revere comes to my mind of guys that I think of just absolutely can fly.
Yeah.
But he was a ground ball kind of guy. He wasn't like trying to hit homers. I think he has 1 homer his whole career.
I get on Wade because his swing has this loop to it where it's like he's trying to hit home runs or
he's looking for that short porch.
And he's so fast. I just put it on the ground, man. You make shortstops sweat, even if they have to get you out. So whatever. Just wondering if that's a legit complaint.
Ben Revere career home runs
3.
I thought it was 1. I don't know.
7.
Oh, 7?
7 yackers.
I think it was he had the longest drought of any active big leaguer at one point. It was 1,000 games or something, not 1,000 games, but a lot of games.
Ben Revere, highest stolen bases in a season.
30.
I don't know.
49.
Whoa. That's a lot.
Who's that with?
Go get it, Ben Revere. The Phillies in 2014.
What's his highest batting average?
Highest batting average over a full season, 306.
So that's really good.
Yeah.
Wade doesn't have that in his
Ben
bag.
could put it in play pretty good.
Ben is one of my favorite players, man. And he's made some unbelievable catches, too, because he's he doesn't do anything smooth. He's very kind of herky-jerky with everything, except when he goes and gets balls in the outfield. It's whoa.
Get some.
He's still playing, by the way. Shout out
Yeah?
Lexington Legends, Ben Revere.
Nice.
Yeah.
From Lexington.
He's
How
doing
about
it.
that? I love the baseball sickos, man.
He is, yeah, that's what he is.
All right. Also in the East Coast, the Nationals play the Red Sox. Scherzer on the bump, but both those teams aren't looking like they're going to do anything with this season. Rays and Marlins, Yarbrough versus Sixto. That's fun. That's a fun matchup, pitching matchup. And also the Marlins are in what are we doing mode. They're at 500 right now, or they're 12-10 or 14-12. I forget what it is, but they're in second place, I think.
14-12, yeah.
14-12. So That's interesting. The Rays are locked and loaded. They're looking really good. And Braves and Phillies, that's a fun matchup. I am rooting for the Phillies to get into the mix, so I hope Wheeler has a good game. And not that I dislike the Braves, I just want the Phillies to take over the Marlins for that second spot. I think that's a more fun outcome for baseball. So go get it. Go get it, Zach. That's kind of it.
Okay.
Yeah. For you, drop dick.
Yeah. Well, save that for the Jimmy's Dumb Prop Bet of the day.
Okay.
Yeah, Toronto fans are always coming at me. Like, I don't give respect to the baby Jays, but you got to do something. Go do something. Don't tell me, don't sit at 500 and then get mad when I'm like, hey, like, they're just an okay team.
Well, I think you said the Orioles were similar to them. And in their mind, they're so much different than the Orioles because they're like getting guys and signing guys. But the stats are similar. So that's that's them projecting their own frustration on you, Trev. They should not be similar.
The trajectory of both of those teams is drastically different, but we're talking about present day.
Yeah. All right, in the Central, we have the Twins and the Tigers facing off. Dobnak versus Boyd. Good versus not. Did they play? What's going on here? Do I have this right?
They're going to play.
When did Boyd pitch on the series recap?
They got pushed back yesterday. They were supposed to pitch yesterday. Bet of the day.
Boyd pitched on Monday? Whatever.
He was supposed to pitch yesterday.
I know, but we just did the series recap, and in there I read a Boyd stat line. So it had to be from this week, so it had to be from Monday? Very confused. Anyway, Twins and Tigers, they're doing doubleheader. Schoolboy's going. Is this all messed up still?
Everything's messed up.
Twins and Tigers are playing according to ESPN and Baseball Reference. So they're doing a doubleheader. It makes sense because they sat out. Cubs and Reds, two teams with very similar logos, are facing off. Just a Red C versus a Red C. Tyler Molly versus Kyle Hendricks. Is that all? Royals and White Sox, Danny Duffy versus Ronaldo Lopez. The White Sox just picked up Gerard Dyson as a pinch runner defensive replacement. That's pretty fun. Pirates versus Brewers. Brew Crew got to get something done. Derek Holland pitching for the Pirates. Can he pitch himself into a trade? Probably not. And then the Indians and the Cardinals are facing off. Tristan McKenzie, friend of the program. Trev had him on sequence. He makes his second start of his career. All arms, all limbs on that kid. Versus Daniel Ponce de Leon for the Cards, who are trying to get over 500. They just lost 2 to the Pirates yesterday.
Yeah.
True. So they're trying to get back over 500. That's the Central.
Who did Dyson went to the White Sox?
Yeah.
I love that, man. I told you those guys get moved around this time.
Yeah. That's why I thought JBJ might be on the move, because very similar reason to pick up Dyson as you would JBJ. And all it took was some international signing money. I think it was very cheap. But, now they have a defensive replacement and a pinch runner.
Pretty good slate of games today. I'm curious. Tristan is, he came on the show. We talked. I like where he's at. I asked him on sequence, what do the Indians do? Why can they develop pitching when nobody else can? Give me an interesting answer. Have to check that out. But, second start, going up against the Cardinals. I think it's a good test for him. He was at home, comfortable for day one. Now he's in St. Louis. Cardinals are always intimidating, no matter what the record. Like, they're a good team, good organization. Excited to watch them pitch.
Jake, got anything on the Central?
Brewers, you've got the Pirates. I'm guessing 3 or 4 game set. If there's a time to kick it into gear, it's now. You're 13-17. Like,
what's the line on that game? Because that, to me, the Brewers are going to go out and absolutely.
It's Milwaukee minus 200. So, the Brewers, now's the time to get going. I called Rodrigo Lopez, an old shout out to former Orioles stud Rodrigo Lopez. That's kind of what's going on in the Central. That Indians-Cardinals series is going to be kind of fun, huh? Cardinals, good test for the Cardinals. That'll be a good barometer for them. They've kind of still getting back into rhythm.
All right.
Would anyone pick up Holland? Does any team just need a guy who can throw a game? He had one bad game this year. Other than that,
He got wrecked.
I
it's
gotta
one-
be honest,
one
man.
game.
I thought Holland was done a couple of years ago. No offense to Derek, he's had a great career, but it just seems like he keeps sticking around, and I don't know. I don't see him really helping any
baseball
teams.
lifer. Well, last year he was just a reliever, right?
He's a nice guy. He's funny.
Quickly moved to the pen. Yeah, he's a funny.
He got knocked around pretty good last year. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I think teams might want to check out their in-house options.
The Cubs traded for him, and they just put him straight into the bullpen.
Yeah.
Well, I think he was in the bullpen already. Anyway, yeah,
Yeah,
I don't think. I just knew he was a free agent. And he's a starter. So that Central's looking fun though, Trev. It's basically tied up. Twins have a half game lead on the White Sox and the Indians.
It's
And
crazy, man.
that don't mean nothing at this point. So it's basically a 3-way tie for first, which is really fun.
We knew there would be some. We thought the Twins might run away with it, and then the Cleveland and White Sox would kind of be right there behind them. But all three of these teams have just been playing like exceptionally well.
Yeah, it's gonna be really fun to watch. Let us know what's going on in the West Coast.
Please.
Well, the L.A. Dodgers are down in Dallas. Dustin May versus Mike Minor. You probably couldn't get two different looks going on in the mound. We got a lefty versus a righty. Dustin May is all over the place animated, and Mike Minor is kind of not. So interesting matchup there. Then we head to Colorado. Jake's Rocks hosting the Slam Diego Padres. Zach Davies versus Kyle Freeland. I believe this was the matchup we talked about yesterday.
There's gonna be Gallon. I thought.
Isn't Gallon on the Diamondbacks?
It was supposed to be yesterday. They might be.
I don't
in
know.
there,
Let me
guy? I don't
finish
know.
this, you guys.
Yeah.
My goodness. Then we got the two best teams in the AL West matching up. Oakland in Houston. Chris Bassett versus Lance McCullers Jr. Mariners down in Anaheim. Nick Margevicius.
Margevicius isn't correct, but that's how I say it. He's so delicious.
Versus my guy Andrew Heaney for the Angels. That's the toilet bowl today. And rounding things off, San Francisco down in the desert. Tyler Anderson versus Zach Gallen.
There it is.
Interesting matchup. Battle for the 8th seed in the NL conference, whatever you want to call it, region. I think that's it.
Beauty.
Easy one today.
I got sucked into a Cosmopolitan article. What celebrities look like without their signature look. ESPN banner ad. Just couldn't not click it. So I'll see you guys at the end of the show.
Margevicius.
Margavicius.
Up
He's
in
so
the gym,
delicious.
just working on his fitness.
Yeah.
How does that Margavicius? That doesn't make any sense.
It's Margavicious.
It's not, though.
That's what Sam Heim says in the chat.
Pronunciation, M-A-H-R, so Mar, then G-A-V capitalized, so Gav, Chis. Margavicius.
That sucks. It's Margavicious.
It's a really tough one.
Holy smokes. Your West Coast sneaky pitching matchup of the day, Tyler Anderson versus Zach Gallen. Anderson having a nice year. Zach Gallen, we talk about him every time he's pitching, which is good for him.
Yeah.
If you gals don't mind, my what to watch for is in the West. Jakey
Okay.
West Coast always. And I'm staying with my Rocks. Their game got canceled yesterday. They were going for that 4-game sweep. They'll take a 3-game sweep all day. They're 16-15. Rockies, good battle back, get above 500. And Trev, who's next on their list if they're going to compete this year? It's those San Diego Padres, who are always must-watch TV. But right now, the Padres are ahead of the Rocks by 2 games, I think. And I think they're playing 4 this weekend. So if you're the Rockies, and again, I know people laugh at what they think the Rockies' goals are. I mean, they want to be second in this division. And if you're going to do it right now, it goes through San Diego. You're at home. You're in Coors. Probably going to turn into a home run game because, God, Machado and Tatis are hot. Trevor Story's hot. But Freeland versus Davies, that's normally a sneaky West Coast matchup. But Rockies, hey, now's the time. You've got the Padres. If you want to catch them, you got them. So let's go.
I'd like to see a tracker of how often your what to watch for is your rocks.
It's a lot.
It's like I think it should like it's got to be like 40 to 50%.
Mine is the Reds, yours is the Rockies.
It's just you guys aren't going to talk about them, so somebody's got to.
Okay.
Trev, what's your what to watch for?
I have like a brief note, and then I'll kind of
Please
go more into my what to watch for. My brief note, and I've been seeing this flying around Twitter. I'm sure you guys have too. It's, can the Yankees beat anyone not named the Red Sox?
Ooh.
Nice. It's a good note.
Now, they have a losing record against teams not named the Red Sox. Are they as good as we think they are? Probably. But there's a chance going into this series. I mean, if they lose some of these games to the Mets, they're going to have to fight and claw, and that might be a good thing for the Yankees in the end, not cruising into the playoffs, but actually kind of wanting to win some games toward the end of the year. So I might have just put myself in a mental pretzel there. Now I think the Yankees are going to be really good in the playoffs because they're not struggling now, but aren't where the Dodgers are, per se.
I appreciate you. I wish I was with you. I'm not. It's a good what to watch for.
It's not my what to watch for.
That was his note.
Just a
My note.
Okay.
It's my note.
Well,
Okay.
my note on that is if the Yankees lose both games of this doubleheader, delete Twitter from your phone if you're a Yankees fan.
Why? People are
Oh,
going
it'd just
to
be awful.
It's already nasty.
It's already
out there
it's
in the
already
streets.
awful.
All right, let me stop it before it happens. If you guys just lose, it's actually a good thing for them to lose some of these games, so they're fighting for something come the end of the season.
What they need, the Yankees need to win both games today. They'll lose tomorrow with Hap, and then they just have to win one on Sunday, which will probably get rained out.
My what to watch for
Here we go.
is the Phillies and Braves series. We've been touting the Phillies. The Braves, we're not sure how good they really are. Obviously, they are second in their league in record. Phillies are kind of on the way up. This is a big series for Philly. I'm trying to will them into the playoff picture. They're the 8th seed, I believe, now, but will them into doing something. Like, I'm poking the bear. Let's go, guys. Time to get going. This is the series. If you want to make a statement, go do it. Reese Hoskins is getting hot. He started to hit the ball. He sat on a freaking curveball from Corbin the other day and hit one deep into the seats. I texted him. I said, don't hang it. He said, that was a dumper. I put it where it needed to be put.
God.
So these guys are confident in Philly. I'd like to see them go have a statement series against the Braves.
Yeah, good, Trev. I didn't see that the back end of your note said big series in Philly, so I thought you were doing Yankees as your what to watch for. So I prepped for Philly. So I agree with you.
Oh, cool.
Big series for
How
Philly.
about How about that?
So big. It was my fault. I was late to the sheet. I didn't realize you grabbed two games with your what to watch for. I'll just stick with mine from yesterday, Orioles, and I'll throw the Marlins in there as well. Are you guys trying to become the 8th seed and then maybe lose right away, or are you trying to make trades in the next 4 days? Are you prioritizing? Obviously, the guys in the field are prioritizing winning, but as an organization, if the guys on the field go out and win, is the organization going to back you and be like, let's make a push? In the Orioles situation, I don't think they should. Even if the Orioles win the next couple games, I still think it's in their best interest to trade pieces for the future. But the Marlins are doing the same thing, and we heard rumors that they wanted to buy. So Marlins and Orioles are kind of in the same slot. Like, oh, shit, we accidentally were pretty better than we thought. Should we do something with that, or should we stick to the plan? And what's the quote that the grandpa in National Treasure always says? It's something about the status quo.
Yeah, Jeets.
Yeah, Jeets.
Yeah, Jeets.
What
What's
is it?
Jeets
You
gonna
guys
do?
aren't National Treasure guys?
Yeah, Jeets. Watched it once.
Oh,
I watched
really?
it once,
Yeah.
yeah.
You guys need to watch National Treasure. It's a great movie.
What's the question?
National Treasure. His dad always says like stick to the status quo. Or there's this line he repeats nonstop, like don't abandon the plan, basically. And that's what the Orioles are asking themselves.
Okay.
Okay, we got it.
Hey.
Can I ask you guys a question?
Yeah.
Do you guys personally know anybody that got a Jeets basket?
No.
Okay. Just thought I would ask.
Do you?
We're a little young for that.
I think I told you guys, like, I heard a voicemail. I heard somebody I knew had a voicemail that Jeets left to a girl. She must have passed it around because she's proud of having a voicemail from Jeets.
Mm-hmm.
So I assume she got a basket.
Do your best in impression of the voicemail.
It was pretty funny. It was something like, "Hey, it's DJ. Like, I know we had some plans tonight, but the game went a little long, and I just don't think I'll be able to do it. But next time we're in town, I'll give you a ring." Just very professional.
He's just the most gentleman dude. He gives you gifts.
Yeah.
He calls and lets you know and apologizes. Hey, game went long. That's why Jeter said he hated extra innings. He always had plans.
I'm sure he always had plans. Good for Jeets. Maybe I'm a Jeets fan again. I don't know.
Yeah, I think if you got a close look at how Jeets' day-to-day was, I think you'd be like, that's pretty cool.
I respect Jeets. It's never been in question, okay? Sometimes I just feel like he just needs a little poke. I've talked about this before.
The quote is provided to us by Nate Steele. Cooperation only lasts as long as the status quo is unchanged. As soon as this guy gets to wherever this thing ends, he won't need you anymore. I don't know how to relate that to the Orioles.
That's a tough quote, Jim.
Yeah, I think the Homer draft. It's the Homer draft. Fun news alert. Fun news alert. Since all 6 players that we chose yesterday in the Homer draft did not play a game, they all carry over. It's a 4-guy.
Need it.
Did Lau play yesterday?
He did not.
So Jake has 5 guys today. The first time anyone has had 5 players. Wow. Jake, since you have Lau, who are your other 4?
Nervous as all hell. So just a reminder, I took Nelson Cruz and Randall Grichuk yesterday. We'll see how those guys do. A couple power hitting righties. I kind of froze up / I went young guys, and maybe this is just a shot at Trevor, but might as well get a little dick droppy going on. And I took the original dick dropper, Keston Hura, as they go up against Derek Holland, like we talked about before. So a little lefty-righty, good day to get a couple, kid. And then I took Kyle Lewis from the Mariners. Just in case my first 4 don't homer, I have a guy in the last game, so I can have some hope. And B, the kid's been raking. He gets Andrew Heaney today. So I'm going with the young bloods today. Didn't
like that.
He went with Trev's kid, so we'll see.
Johnny Youngblood.
That's a degenerate gambler's playbook. It's out of it. You always, if you're going to put a parlay, put one in the late game, baby, so you can hedge or at least, have something to watch at the end.
Yep. Yes, sir.
I actually looked at both those guys today, so I enjoy those picks.
Thank you, Trevor.
But since Jimmy's in first place, we'll let him go last.
Sure.
I have Juan Soto, who for some reason I hadn't taken.
He's a good one.
I have him and Trey Turner going up against the Red Sox, which I am very excited about. And then my new guys today, I don't even remember let me see. Oh, yeah. I also went for a Brewer against Holland. I'm taking my good buddy Ryan Braun. I wanted Keston Hiura, but I'd already taken him. So Braun up against Holland. I don't think he's got a ton of at-bats against him, but he does have a homer, and I just think that this is a game the Brewers are going to absolutely smash the ball. And my second pick, this ended up being a really good one. I didn't know the numbers before I chose him, but then when I went and looked at the numbers, they're awesome. It's Jorge Soler versus Reynaldo Lopez. He's hitting .647 with 3 homers and 17 at-bats. That's good. He sees the ball well against him. I'm excited about my 4 going today. I think I would guess at least 2.
Oh,
wow. Okay.
Love it. Fantastic.
I have Polanco and Marwin going against Boyd. That didn't happen. And then Acuna. Trying to just get a name. Took Cole deep. And Grisham. Grisham has 3 home runs in the last 7 days, and the Padres just hit home runs. So I already took Tatis and Machado and some other guys. Taking Grisham.
Oh, so I messed up. We have one more day. On Monday.
Monday,
Okay.
we have one more day.
I was going to say, are there any
Final day.
names that we just missed? I think I probably missed a
me.
few. Like Pete Alonso, is he doing anything?
No.
Been bad.
No.
Okay. I don't think any of us have taken him.
I think I took him one day. Jake took. We've all
Oh, you
taken
did,
him.
yeah.
Never mind.
We all did?
Yep, we've all taken him.
Oh, early I took him, yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
All right, moving on to Jimmy's dumb prop bet of the day.
Mm.
Now, here's an interesting thing for you guys. Yesterday, it was the South Korean pitchers versus each other in Kuiper, which is Ks plus innings pitched minus earned runs. Kim pitched. His line stands, I'm happy to call this a wash, or I'm happy to let Ryu's outing go against it today. Whatever you guys want to do.
Why are the goalposts moving every day, dude? I was in
That's your win.
Because everything changes. My win?
Yeah, we.
Whatever.
'Cause
If
I
it's
don't
his
care
win,
about-
then Jake deserves another one. Or no, if it's your win yesterday, then you and I.
But it was a little
Jim,
different when it happened with Jake because it was all of the league home runs, and then like the game got canceled as well. And then it
That
changed
felt
to
like
270.
establishing the rule, and then it felt like Trevor and I got fucked yesterday, but a rule had been established.
I don't care what happens.
So
I don't-
many rules.
I don't care about my wins or losses. I think it's
Rules.
more fun if Ryu counts today and there's more
Rules.
things to track.
I
Rules,
obviously would love
rules.
that.
Yeah. All right.
Rules.
Ryu's on the board. And then, Trev, for bats, we have the Kuiper, which is Ks plus inning pitch minus earned runs. We were trying to figure out one for hitters. We went with total bases plus runs plus RBIs. It was very hard to come up with. Ribbit.
You don't want a minus in there?
No minus. You could do
Those are
minus for
strikeouts.
Ks, but I don't care that much. So you have that for offense. We're doing
Total bases plus
Mm-hmm.
runs plus what?
RBIs.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Now
Is that kind of OPS? Well, not RBIs and runs.
Not RBI and
but
runs.
total. Yeah. Okay, so that's what we're doing. Ribbit. I've got 3 options for you guys to take. And I went around the league and I realized there's 3 teams whose 3 and 4 hitter share the first name.
Whoa.
You have the Kyles in Seattle, Kyle Lewis and Kyle Seager. You have the Matts in Oakland, Chapman and Olson. And you have the Pauls in St. Louis, Goldie and DeYoung. So you get to choose one of those 3 sets of 3-4 hitters who have the same name. Do you want the Kyles, the Matts, or the Pauls? Now, Jake took Kyle Lewis in the homer draft, so it'd be smart of him to take or double up or hedge.
Or hedge.
So that's what we're doing. 3-4 hitters who share the same first name. And Ribbit, which is RBIs, runs, and total bases. I'm taking Goldie and DeYoung. I'm taking the Pauls.
Oh, against my guy Tristan?
Yeah.
Yep. I think sophomore start.
I can
And
see that.
Goldie,
he's pretty electric, dude.
Tristan may just straight up walk Goldie every time. So he's got 10 walks in his last 7 days.
It's a decent plan against a guy like Goldie. I want to get a little I just feel like I'm already kind of wearing my decision. It's like a little bit of green. There's like some yellow down here you guys can't see. I'm going to go with the Mats.
Okay.
I need to root for the A's a little bit harder. I feel like I've kind of pushed Chappie away a little bit. I need to bring him back in, give him a hug, pat on the butt, say, let's go, man. Him and Olsen together, these guys hate the Astros. They hate them. So I'm gonna say dick dropping tour, the Mats, starting it up.
I love the Mats pick. I was leaning that way, but I'd like to become a big Kyle Lewis fan today.
Okay.
Let's get a yacker up on the board. Let's do it. I've always been a Kyle Seager guy.
Yeah.
So let's
Kyle Seager's funny,
get it.
man.
Yeah?
I mean, he just looks like an adult baby. Like
Yeah, he takes the
the
hat off.
baby
It's
was an
odd
adult.
looking. Yeah.
Baby adult cow.
So
sleeping.
Jake's got
It's also
the
super rich.
Jake's got the
Super rich baby.
Kyles. I've got the Pauls.
This
and
is good.
Trev,
Trev's
we
got
might
the
have to
Mats.
go live 10 p.m. Eastern or 10 p.m. your time. Mariners Angels, Swag Surf, Stone to the Bone.
I could do it. Just let me put my kids down and we'll just go.
I'll be on the couch petting my dog,
7 o'clock for him.
wondering where I went wrong.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna do like second half of the game, maybe.
So just Jake and a dog by himself for the first half.
Zach, who do you like for the dumb prop bet of the day?
I like the Mats personally.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fuck yes, Zach.
Okay.
Fuck yes. No
Okay.
ceilings.
Let's go.
Motherfucker, good morning. D
Ribbit's
in your
a
mouth
tough
while
one.
you're yawning. I'm
Kuiper
going
works
in.
so nice.
Ribbit.
What?
Ribbit. Saying the acronym there. Well, Kuiper came from someone in the chat. If you can think of a better name for total bases plus RBIs plus runs, let us know. Right now it's Ribbit.
Margavicious.
Margavicious.
The Margavicious.
Margavicious.
All right. Thanks, guys. Wrong song, dummy.
Hilarious for the Homer draft, but the Twins-Tigers game may get rained out today.
Well, I got 2 other guys there.
Yes. Yes.
Got one.
Yes. I'm praying for anarchy, baby.
See you later.
You guys want
Thanks,
to look?
everyone.
You guys want to look?
Talkin' Yanks pregame show coming up.